Hello, everybody. This is Robin. Welcome to Raincross Farms Makery. Thanks for joining us. I am going to take just a second and set up my robot. I don't know why it's blurry at the top. I don't know what that is. Anyway, hey. And robot. There's hey. That's horrible. Okay, why is
I don't know.
I think maybe part of the hook is over the camera.
We'll find out.
I don't know, because I'm blurry up top.
You're blurry up top.
I'm blurry up top.
Old.
Okay. And I'm going to publish it. There we go. We are covering up the lens.
It was over the camera.
Okay.
You're not in place yet.
Okay, I'm getting my stool. I'm in place. Hello, hey Cheryl. Long time no chat. Hey Cheryl, hey Patty, hey Yvonne. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. How is everybody? This is, what day of the week is this? Tuesday. Did you survive Halloween? Happy November. I still have to change the calendar page. I haven't done that yet.
Happy Reformation Day.
Happy Reformation Day.
Happy All Saints Day.
Happy All Saints Day. All the holidays. Happy. So if you hop on, say hello, let us know you're here. If you're new, let us know and let us know where you're from so we can welcome you properly. Yep. And I think you're right. It is MLM, and FTC is just anything they can do. Anyway, we'll work around it. That's a whole other conversation. Anyway, hello. Let me get my little cheat sheet here. If you watch people do lives, you know they ask you to do these things. Give our video a heart, follow our page, and sprinkle it out to a crafty friend, to a craft group you belong to, or just to your page in general. That helps get, these things help get the word to Facebook that we are quality content, and they're more likely to share it out with other people. Hey, Ken, okay, we will start over because we haven't really started yet. So again, thanks for being here. If you are watching live, there is a red box somewhere around here that says live. If it's not there, you're watching the replay. We love having you whenever you watch. Just in the comments, if you're watching replay, type in #replay so we know when you watched. Okay. Now, let's all behave. Okay. I am starting some new communication methods, and I'm phasing out the one I was originally using, and you would get a message about 15 minutes before we went on. I'm phasing that out to a different one. So some of you may not, none of you got that original message that used to come to you 15 minutes early, but hopefully you received either a text message or a Facebook message letting you know that we're going live. Another thing, I'm also starting to send out emails, and I noticed I sent out 50 or so, and nobody has opened them. So I suspect they have all gone to your spam folders. So if you have signed up for emails with us and you didn't get one today, check your spam folder or your junk folder and see if Raincross Farms Makery is there. And if it is, drag us back over to your messages so that we get flagged as okay. And if you didn't get one anywhere and you want to get one, if you type the word notify, what did I say? Let me double check that. Now I don't remember what I said. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. I think it's notify. Take the word notify or notices. I can't get to it. I can't remember if it's notify or notices. Anyway, type in one of those words and you'll get my bot link, and you can sign up for text messages and emails there, and I will be happy to send you up my email newsletter. A lot going on today in Chalk. Hey, Teresa, you got yours. You got it on Facebook. Oh, you got your notification on Facebook. Okay, Christina's trying Notify. We'll see if it. Oh, you don't like it because the bot will like it. Okay. Try. It doesn't look like it's working for you, Christina. So maybe try Notices. Maybe it's Notices. Okay, where was I? Completely off track. Oh, anyway, beginning of November, Chalk Couture has some great deals. And right now, they're having something going on every week in the month of November to celebrate Black Friday month. So this is the first week, and they have over 40 items on sale this week from 30 to 60% off. It's amazing. So if you want to see what that sale is like, type the word sale. Type the word. Okay. So the word is notice or notices. Notices. I'll have to write that down, or I'll have to put both words in. Okay. Or you can type the word sale and you'll get the same bot, and you'll just go to a different link. So you will look at shopping link or some, I forget what it's called, shopping link. Click on that, and then the second link will give you access to all the things on sale. And that sparked what we are doing tonight. Alana, hey. Okay. I got nothing in the email. Even spam? Even spam, Cheryl? That's strange. I'll have to look into it. Check your junk and see if it's there. Okay, Teresa hasn't checked her emails today. I'm pretty sure you were on the list, so you should have gotten one. So check your spam/junk folders. Even spam. Okay, I'll look into it. Okay, so the project we're doing tonight is because of something that's on sale. You guys, they have this kit. It is the house cutouts. You get 3 of these house cutouts. I'm getting messages, so I'm getting distracted here.
Hey, there's Nancy Sue. Hi, Nancy Sue.
Okay, so you get these 3 house shapes. This stuck on there. Okay, so 3 house shapes. So you get the daddy house, the mama house, and the baby house. So you get these 3, and you get these 3. They're little slim cuts. They're for the doors. You can chalk those in the doors. And along with this is the transfer that goes with this. This is the House Cutouts Christmas Cottage. So this is what we're going to do tonight. They also have a Halloween houses that are on special, and they also have an everyday houses that are on special. All of these are 60% off. So you get both of these. For, I think it's $18, which is just crazy. So get yourself some. Anyway, so that's the project we're going to do tonight. Let's see. Let me get started. Okay, with these great big transfers, I do cut these up into smaller pieces so it's easier to work with.
You got me a lap dog tonight.
and we will get to chalking. We're going to make this look like, okay, Teresa's going to check after the light. Hey, Nancy. Okay. So we're going to make this look like a gingerbread houses. I saw somebody do this and I thought it was adorable. You can do any color you want, but we're going to kind of mimic gingerbread houses. How many of you have ever made real live gingerbread houses? I have only made the kind that the kids make at school in with milk cartons and graham crackers. That's the only kind I've ever made. But my sister-in-law, both sisters-in-law, used to do it every year with their kids. Great big old candy houses. Okay, Ken used to do gingerbread houses. Teresa hasn't. Well, this is a much cheaper, because let me tell you, those gingerbread houses are pricey.
Well, I'm going to say this doesn't taste as good.
No, this won't taste as good, but it'll last a lot longer and it'll be a lot less messy. And let's see, let me get some of these things out. Okay, let's see. I'm going to set some of these things aside. So we're going to use these can be double-sided, so you can do, and there's extra transfers to do the backs, but we're just going to do the fronts. We're just going to do one side. So these are the pieces we're going to use. Where did that other one go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're going to use this piece. We're going to use this piece. And we're going to use that piece. And then we'll work on some of the doors. Okay, so my goal is whenever there is these little squiggly lines, that's going to be done in white, because that's what I think of with gingerbread houses. They kind of have a brown background for the gingerbread and then with white icing. So anywhere that there's white showing here, I want my background to be white. So this one, actually, just the opposite. I want to chalk the white on that. Okay, so let's see. This one. So I'm thinking, I'm going to leave that one white. Hey, baby. I'm going to leave that one white. I'm going to leave this one white. And I'm going to paint this one our brown. And this is the brown we're using. This is camel. And that it's kind of a medium brown, and it reminds me of gingerbread. So that's what we're going to paint. So this, my camel is kind of thin, so I'm going to use this as paint first of all, and I'm really not going to dilute it at all because it's pretty thin. So, and this one doesn't matter, front or back. They're exactly the same. So isn't that pretty gingerbread? Okay, Cheryl hasn't made a gingerbread house. How many of you like to eat gingerbread?
I need to make some gingerbread cookies.
Gingerbread. You need to make some pumpkin spice cookies. That's what you need to do.
I need to make you pumpkin spice cookies.
He gives me a hard time because I like pumpkin spice, but honestly, I'm not a fanatic about it. But he likes to treat me as if I was a fanatic about it. But I'm good with that. But he went to the grocery store yesterday and he got me some pumpkin spice creamer because they had it in the sugar-free. And he bought me a bag of cookie mix, sugar cookie mix, pumpkin spice sugar cookie mix. So
that's because.
But then he said I have to bake them.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to give this 2 coats. because it's looking a little bit streaky, and I think 2 coats will cover up that streakiness. So I'm just going to give it a quick dry. Cheryl says, yuck. Ken doesn't like gingerbread. My mom used to make warm gingerbread cake with some kind of a syrupy glaze you poured over the top of it. Oh, it was wonderful. Peppermint creamer. I have some of that too.
I was saying get some, but I knew you already have.
I do have a peppermint creamer. Whenever they have it in sugar-free, I grab it. Even though it's a little early for peppermint.
I don't like the gingerbread cookies. I like ginger snaps.
Oh, you like ginger snaps. Pretty much
and
the same
ginger
flavor.
Huh?
Pretty much the same flavor.
Well,
you're talking texture, maybe? Okay. Second coat, looking much better, much less streaky.
Ken's laughing at me.
Why is Ken laughing at you now?
Because of the ginger snaps.
Ginger snaps. I have a cheesecake recipe that uses ginger snap crust. You use the ginger snap crumbs for the crust. That's good. Wish my hubby cooked. Poor thing can't even boil water. Not even in a microwave. Okay, so here is my thing, and I'm going to give it a quick dry, and then I was a little sloppy on the sides, so I think I'm going to go and see if I can kind of clean up some of those sides. I may end up going back and painting all of the sides. Bill likes to cook, but I don't know if it's that he likes to cook or he likes to play in the kitchen.
You better be careful with your
he likes trying new things, and he watches all of these Facebook, TikTok reels and gets all kinds of recipes, and he'll pass them on to me, and I'm thinking, well, you make it. And he has. Looks very gingerbready, doesn't it? You just wait. You ain't seen nothing yet, Alana. Okay, so I've got a little messy on the side. So I'm gonna take my board eraser, and I'm just gonna clean that up a bit. Oops, that's kind of smearing it all over. I don't want that. Okay.
Tell them about my playing around with chicken tortilla soup.
Ooh, he makes an awesome chicken tortilla soup. When I first got my Instant Pot, I think he kind of thought, oh, it's another toy for her. And then I showed him how to use it, and it's one of his favorite machines. Okay, I think he was amazed when he saw what it did and how easy it was. Okay, so here is my gingerbread, my medium-sized gingerbread. Okay, so now this one we're going to leave white, and I'm gonna do this side, and we are going to chalk this in the brown. So it will look like, it will leave parts of it white, so it'll look like the icing. Okay, I'm gonna go and turn off one of my doodads because it has already told people we're here. Okay, so that's done. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a little bit of fuzz. And I'm actually going to give it a little bit of wax. Not very much. My clear surface wax. Sell this in my shop. Okay, this got away too soon. You keep freezing and I have to, okay. Well, go out, come in again. Okay, so I don't want this sticky transfer to pull up this paint, so I'm going to wax this paint, and I want to try to fill in some of these grooves in wood, kind of like spackle, to kind of smooth out that surface. So I'm just applying a little wax. And I also don't want my transfer to stick so hard that when I go to remove it, it stretches or tweaks the transfer. Don't want it to distort that. Okay, so just a tiny touch of wax. And then I'm going to take a clean area of my, I just use a microfiber cloth. Ooh, chicken noodle soup right now. Ken's having spaghetti and garlic toast. All sounds yummy. I had peanut butter on an English muffin. I don't know if that's my dinner or not, but okay. So wax that. I'm going to leave that out. I might use it again. Okay, so this aside. So I've got a little bit of fuzz on here. You're going to be so proud of me, Cheryl. I'm going to get out my little light pad so I can make sure this is lined up. And this just kind of allows me to line this up exactly over the shape. You don't have to use this, but it eliminates a lot of guessing and switching things over. Okay. Okay, now there's a lot of screen here, so there's not a lot to stick down. So I need to be careful with that. Set that aside. So I'm going to stick it down as well as I can wherever I do have sticky material. And when I go, because you can kind of see this doesn't hold down very well, so I'm going to go from the middle out when I chalk to keep it from slip sliding. Okay, so I'm going to use my small squeegee, and I'm going to take my chalk paste. This is Chalkology paste, chalk in paste form. And I'm just going to squeegee it over that silk screen. And get all those areas covered. It's gonna look cute. Okay, now I'm gonna go from the middle up. And I'm gonna hit those bricks. Hit the bricks, get it?
I get it.
Get it?
You're
Okay.
making it funny.
I'm gonna scrape off the excess. Get a smooth surface. Scrape the excess into my paste jar, and let's peel and reveal. So cute. Look at that. Does that not look like a gingerbread house? Look at that. I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it. So let me put this down, and I'm going to clean these up in a little bit, but for right now, I'm just going to spray it with some water so the paste doesn't dry. It makes cleaning up easier. So I just put it down on a dish drying mat, that I got from Dollar Tree, and I just sprayed it with a little bit of water. And I'm going to give this a dry. Oops. I think it's cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. So we'll come back and we will do the door, which is this one right here. So I think we are going to paint this white. Okay, so that's pretty dry. Let me show you one more time. Isn't that cute? Simple. You know what I might do? I might go back in and go over this with a color. In fact, I should have done that earlier. I was thinking we might add a little color to that. Okay, let's do our other little one. Which side did I wax? This side. Okay, so let's do our baby house. Yes, they're adorable. Shrimp and okra gumbo. Homemade?
Yes.
Homemade.
From the South, Mama.
Okay. And you know what? I don't think I need the light box for this one. Okay, but I am going to do some colors on here. So on this, there is, oh, you know what? I'm not. I'm going to do it on, is that going to be that door? It's going to be that door. I'm thinking this is going to be the door. So I'm just going to do this all in the brown. And then on the door, I'm going to change the colors of the wreath. Because I have a little wreath here. Okay. Same thing with the brown.
Oh, Teresa, you're missing something. With a little bit of heat.
Gumbo. What makes it gumbo?
You'll have to ask Cheryl that one.
Is gumbo? I know it's not an ingredient, but is it a type? Is it a collection of ingredients that make it gumbo? Is it a consistency that makes it gumbo? I know you like there's a spicy chicken gumbo that you like.
Yeah, well that's the canned stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, you know who had the best gumbo in Riverside was Norm's. Was that Norm's over?
I think so. Over by the gallery.
On Friday nights they had gumbo, and it was probably the best in Riverside.
Okay, there we go. Put that to the side. This one's cute too.
Cheryl says it's how you cook it that makes it gumbo.
Okay, so here's another one. Isn't that
cute? Explain that somehow.
Okay, so we're gonna dress up the door on this one because we're gonna actually put the door on. So we are gonna paint this white. Okay, and I'm going to set that to the side. And then here is our mama-sized house. And this one's a little different. I painted it brown because most of the detail here is what I want to be white. So I'm going to chalk this in white. Well, some of it in white. I've got some trees. Got some trees that I want to be green. And I've got some little door things around the door that I think I want in red. Okay, so I'm going to start with our red. This is our candy apple red. And I'm going to use my multi-tool because it's got a skinny little squeegee. And I'm going to do that little thing in red, that little thing in red. And then I'm going to do these little dots all around the door in red. Okay. Now I don't want that to dry in the screen. So I'm going to paste and peel. So I pasted it and I'm going to not completely lift it up, but just where I've already chalked. Give it just a shot with the dryer. And I'm going to lay it back down again. I'm not going to push where I have already chalked. I'm only going to push where I still need to chalk. Okay. And I'm going to switch over to my green. This is forest green. Perfect for Christmas trees. And I'm going to use one of these. And I'm going to leave
Putting in happy little trees.
putting in happy little trees. And I'm going to go ahead and give it a green trunk. Just because. Okay, so there's my green. I'm going to paste and peel just the trees. It's looking cute. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my white and do the rest. So I've got bright white and I'm going to use one of my minis cut in half for the door.
Hey, Deb, I liked your post you put on Robin's thing she did with me today. We're all very thankful for grace.
Yes.
Grateful for grace.
Yes, that's something I'm doing on my personal page for the month of November. And you guys have to keep me to it. Every day in the month of November, I'm going to post one thing that I am grateful for in no particular order. Although Bill did go first.
I was just thankful I made the cut. Glad I passed the audition.
So you are welcome to join me in that if you would like. You can either comment what you're grateful for on my post, or you can post it yourself on your own page. And hopefully we can get people thinking about being grateful this season.
So I did the test. I just got a notice.
Uh-huh.
I did the test. You know, you had me test the link to make sure it worked today.
Uh-huh.
And it said join the live event. I just got notified. It says it looks like you haven't signed up to get notices for when we go live. I'd love to keep you in the loop. If you like to get notices, click the live button, go to the live below.
Well, it must not have taken you. Okay, so I've got that.
Is hassling me.
I know. Okay. Let's peel this up. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. Okay, and I'm going to spray this one so I can clean it.
Since he's the last day of the month, you're grateful for him.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. We'll see if he makes the cut.
Okay, so here is our mama size house. Isn't that cute? Cute, 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 cute. Okay, let me give it a dry. And let's see, we are going to put the door on here. So I want to paint that white. And then this door, I want to paint white also. No, this door I want to paint brown. I want to paint this one brown. Okay, so I'm going to get my paint back out. And I'm just going to dab this a little bit. And looking for something to put this down on. Some cardboard. Let that dry. And then this one we're going to paint white. Same thing, I'm going to use my chalk paste. And actually this is kind of thick, so I'm going to
Jim says he went by our old house yesterday.
Oh, on Yellowstone?
Yeah, no, on Rutland Pilton.
Oh, your old house.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to thin this down just a little bit because this is thicker than my brown.
Houses seem small.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that front yard again. Many years of playing volleyball in that yard. Okay, I'm painting the edges too because they're going to show. Okay. And I'm going to dry that and I'm going to give it a second coat. Okay, one more coat on the little white door. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands. I have paste all over them. Even Alana played volleyball in that yard. Back when you were banished to the back room, I'm sure. Too young to be at youth group.
That's because I was just a little tight.
Okay.
I was just a little tight. Lisa says cute, cute, cute.
I think so too. Okay, so let me hit this with a dryer. Okay, so a little bit of wax on these, just because I freshly painted them and I don't want my sticky transfer to pull anything up. Just a little bit of wax. And this one, a little bit of wax. Okay. So this guy, let me find. Okay, here is the transfer that mimics the wreath that's on the door. It's just the wreath. So the door will be white. And just to make sure I've got it all lined up square, I'm going to do this. Okay, that's pretty high up there. Okay. So that's there and it looks centered. Okay, so the wreath part is going to be green and the bow and the doorknob are going to be red. So the wreath is in green and the bow and the doorknob are in. There we go. Look at our little door. Isn't that cute? Okay, so we will glue that down on top of that one. Set that aside. Spray it. Okay, and then this door, which is brown, we are going to go over it with white. And this is the little transfer for the door. And this one is pretty open, so I don't need to get it. I can see it well enough without the light box. Okay. So this we're going to go over in white. Scrape off the extra and peel that off, and there's my little door. My cute little door. Okay, spray this. Okay, let me dry these. And I'm going to go back on this one, and I'm going to do this little band here in a color. Just because I can. Okay, set these aside. Now I'm going to pull out that transfer again, only I'm going to clean it. Let's see. I'm not going to need white anymore. I'm going to put that away. And I don't think I'm going to need the camel anymore, so I'm going to put that away. And let me get this transfer this way. I'll show you how we clean our transfers. So these are meant to be reusable 8 to 10 times, guaranteed by the company. But I know if you take really good care of them, clean them up right away, clean them up thoroughly, you can get more uses than that. Okay, so I just sprayed it with water, and I'm going to start with either a paper towel, or this is a Swedish dishcloth, so it's like a reusable paper towel. And I am just wiping off that initial layer of paste. It's not completely clean this way, but it gets a lot of it in one shot. So then paper towel I'd throw away. This I'm going to rinse out and reuse. Now I'm going to switch over to my board eraser. This is similar to a magic eraser, whatever those are made out of. It has no chemicals, so it doesn't do any damage to our transfers, and this grabs any extra paste that's left behind. Now I'm making sure the screen is clean, and sometimes when I wash it, it migrates to the back of the stencil, so I want to turn it over and I want to clean the back also. Get all the paste out of there. Okay. And when the screen is clean, I'm done. I can just let that air dry and put the backer sheet back on it, shiny side to the sticky side, and put it away in its little plastic case. But we're going to use this again. So I'm going to take a paper towel and just kind of speed up the drying. You don't want to use paper towel too much on the sticky side. As it dries, it gets sticky again, and you don't want this to be grabbing onto.
Ken's trying to move.
Oh, Ken, you're trying to make yourself like the 15th of November. Thank you, Ken. Ken, I think, is our top star giver. Okay, so this is mostly dry. I'm just going to kind of wave it around to get it completely dry. And I'm going to lay it back down right on top of this. And I can see right through it, so I can see exactly where I need to be to line up. And I think I'm there. And I think I'm going to do, should I do that band in red or green?
Yes.
You are no help.
I am help.
You are no help.
I'm very helpful. I told you, yes, you can. Red or green, if you want to look good.
Let's do it in red.
Okay, go for
Okay,
it.
so I'm going to use our candy apple red, and I'm just going to add a pop of color to this by chalking over this little rectangle. Give just a little bit of dimension to the house and some color. Okay. Switch over here. And I'm going kind of slow and carefully because I don't have a whole lot of area that my line is pretty thin that I don't want to cross over. So I'm just going to take my time. Okay. And let's peel that up. There we go. Isn't that cute? Doesn't that look pretty? So pretty. Okay, so let's make sure all of these are dry. We will glue on our doors. I did turn on my glue gun. I wonder what that's for. I think this is for decorating one of the doors, but you know what? I'm wondering if it's supposed to go inside there. I might try that. I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna see. So I have this little piece. I think it's meant to go on one of the doors, but I think it will fit right here because these lines are thinner than these spaces. So I'm thinking it's supposed to just kind of squeeze in there. Maybe. No, no, that's not doing it. No, it's not quite lining up, so I'm not going to mess with it. I was thinking I could get another little color in there. Anyway, so here we go. Here's the daddy house, the mama house, the baby house, and let's put on the doors. So this guy doesn't have a door. You could use this, but then you wouldn't have it for the middle one. I think it for the baby one. I think the baby one needs it more. Okay, so I'm going to just now it comes with some sticky double stick tape thingies. I'm just going to hot glue it. You can use those if you'd like. But I'm just going to give it just a little dab of hot glue. Glue that in place. Cute. Can you see? Kind of gives a little dimension. And then here's our little tiny door.
Ken says green is his favorite color. If I had to pick, I would say green is probably your favorite color also.
Not brown?
But brown is your favorite color for
any time we get questioned on it. Brown has to be my favorite color. That's a whole long story. Brown is not my favorite color.
Yes, it is.
But do you want to hear the story? Hear the story of why brown is my favorite color. Okay, so here's this little door. So our church was having a wedding shower for, I don't even remember who. Ruthie and Jason, maybe? And they played the newlywed game, where they ask questions of the wives, and the men come out and have to try to match their wives' guess, and they ask questions of the husbands, and the wives come out and try to guess what the husband said. So Bill was out guessing on giving his answers for what is your wife's favorite color, and he writes down brown. So
why?
He says it's because I decorate in brown, and I wear brown, and well, and I picked a brown van. It's like, that doesn't mean it's my favorite color. I decorated with browns because there was so doggone much wood in my house that it was brown, but it's not my favorite color. But anyway, so we had quite a laugh out of that, and so henceforth and forever, if we ever go on the Newlywed Game or one of those shows and the question is, what is your wife's favorite color? We must answer brown. Anyway, silly. I know. I do like brown. It's just not my favorite color. I think green is my favorite color, but I'm branching out. Okay, so here are my little houses, my little gingerbread houses. I hope you like them. If you are interested, remember this bundle, if you get the transfer and the wood cutouts, it's 60% off. 60% off. I think it's like $18, which is just amazing. I have a cart link, and I have the sale bundle in the cart link. If you type supply or supplies, either one, you'll get the link. Follow the links to where it says products and shopping. And when you hit the cart link, I have the bundle two together, and those are 60% off. I also have them separately in case you already have the transfer and don't need another one, or you already have the wood cutouts and don't need another set. I have them separately, but separately they're only 50% off. Still a great deal. But I have them both in the cart, so you don't have to buy all of it. If you want the bundle, take out the two individuals. If you don't want the bundle, take out whatever of the individuals you don't want. Anyway, so I've got paste colors in there and all kinds of good stuff. So take a look around, and also click on the link that says what are they calling, weeks of wow weeks or something like that. So this is week 1, and there are, like I said, there's over 40 products on sale for 30 to 60% off. These are something that's 60% off. Take a look at what's there and see what you need. It's while supplies last, or until Sunday at midnight Mountain Time. So don't wait, because some of these will sell out. I wanted to do this project while it is super, super cheap. So take advantage of it. Make a cute little decor. You don't have to do gingerbread. You can do your favorite colors. But anyway, I like it. So, okay, I think that's it. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, those of you that stuck around till the very end. And let me see if I can. I don't know how I can hold these here.
I don't know neither.
I don't know. Maybe I'll.
Kim could tell you. Kim would be happy.
I got to pose for. I got to pose for my. I don't want the chimney up my nose. Okay, thanks everybody. We will be live tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock Pacific time. So if you're not in Pacific time, it might not be morning, but 10 o'clock Pacific time. And we are hosting our little segment on Craft Round the Clock, so you don't want to miss that. That's what we're redoing, the project that we missed because Facebook was not being cooperative last Tuesday night. So we're redoing our segment. So hope to see you there, and good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Do something crafty every day.
Oh, I gotta hit the button, don't I?
Yes, you do. Bye-bye.